Okay, let's start. Okay. Yeah, good morning, everyone, both home and the people who are in the office physically. Please lower your voice, please, 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 because the time we have keeping some people online is about a couple of minutes. Uh, we are going to set up our forex account uh, based on the lecture we had yesterday. Everything we are going to do will be more practical today. So because uh, we have to start to trade forex, I can see that some of us that in the RIF group we are trying to join again. It's the same knowledge but different software. So maybe if you need the software, you can contact me. Forex software is free for everyone who utilize our recommended brokers. We give you your affiliate, we give you your registration link, you register, then you requested for the software. It's not like the derivative that we are selling to people. So now, long story short, we're going to take step by step from how to move our um, Meta 5 or Meta 4 application from our personal laptop. We move it to the server. Everything will be practical, like I said. And I'm recording it so that I can upload it for people that want to review it, maybe at their own private time. So we are going to move. The first thing we need to do, let me see if I can write something and share for us so that we know we do that step by steps. We don't need to waste so much time. I'm coming, please. Let me see if it is possible for me to share my present to the meeting. This tab, okay, share. Please, I want to know if we are seeing the whiteboard. Please, one or two people just confirm with voice or okay, we are seeing the whiteboard. So from this whiteboard, because yesterday many people that are online couldn't see what we are writing in the whiteboard, physical whiteboard. So I want to try if I will be opportune to write things for people to see from home. Okay, let me pick black. Then the first thing we need to do is to tick. The kind of pen I want to use. No, not marker. This time to tick. Okay, I think it's okay. Oh, the first thing we need to do, which is number one, we need to download our MT5 or MT4 platform. Two, we are going to move it. Huh? Text box. Which one is text box? Text box, okay. All right. Okay, let me start afresh then. I think I would prefer that dashboard. Where is something like eraser? We don't have. This one is not like what I'm used to. We learn different things every day. That's good. Okay, let me see if I can swipe. Okay, fine. I swipe it. So number one, we're going to download our MT4, MT5, MT4, MT5. Sorry. MT5 app on our laptop. That's number one. Number two, we are going to upload it into our server. because you have to learn how to do all these things yourself. We don't need people to be doing it for you every time. Then inside our server, inside the server, we install the software. Then these are the things we are going to do today. We transfer our trading tools. For example, which is let's say EG indicator and our expert advisor into the VPS. We are going to do everything in front of each other so that you see how everything is doing. This is a full practical class. Then after that, we set up the charts. 6, we analyze the FX market. 7, we place a trade. If we see opportunity for us to trade, we place trade. Everything will be done today. All these 7 things will be done today. So the first thing we need to do now is we go back to our computer and we download our MT4 or MT5. In my own case, I'm going to download MT5 because I'm running GTC broker software. So now I'm going to stop sharing this. This is just our table of content. We can write it somewhere and we are going to take it one by one as itemized here on the screen. So in that case, let's start. Let's get started. Okay, let me share another. Let me share my another screen now, which is my PC. Let me see entire screen. What will it give me? No. Let me share this window. No. I want to share my screen, my main screen, this screen. Okay, let me share this, either of the two, okay? Let me share, I don't know, maybe I've downloaded it. Coming guys, please, I'm so sorry. I want to be sure of what I want to do now. Because it's like I should be able to have that GTC application on my screen, on my laptop. I don't need to re-download it. Okay, view, small tiles, software, or let me go to the GTC. Okay, let me share my screen again. Tabs, not this one, and not that one. GTC. GTC.com, okay. Okay, now I'm going to share this tab. I think we are seeing the tab I'm sharing. Because for some of us that we are using GTC, I think most of us are using GTC now. So you go to the GTC and log into your account. So that's the first thing. We want to download our trading application. So it will be the first thing to do. So, sorry for the... I know some of us in the group we are above this, but we need to be patient because of some people that are still new in this. We need to show them from the scratch, so just bear with us. Let me use which account? Let me try this. So I log into my dashboard of GTC, and if you are using another broker which is not GTC, you can just log into the account, then you download your trading platform. In GTC, this is the way we download the trading platform. I want to download this MT5 for PC. I download the app. So the app is downloading. I think it's finished downloading. Then after that, I'm going to take this, because this is downloaded on my personal laptop, not on my server. Some of us who doesn't have server, maybe I will try to look for another day to. If you have interest in servers, you can talk about it in the group or signify in the group so that I can put everybody through, and we have the video for the other people that will come join us later. So now it has been downloaded on my PC, so which I need to check where it is. It's downloaded on my what do you call it, downloading folder. Let me try if I can share that so that you can see, all of us can see where it is. Let me stop that because we have already concluded that. Let's go to where, if you check your folder, some computer download on what we call it. Let me change the entire screen now this time around. Okay, some computer downloaded on what do you call it, document folder. Like my own case, is downloaded on my download folder. So you must notice, you must know where your computer download a file. This is the file I'm talking about, which is here. I'm going to right click on it and copy it. You can copy, you can cut, but copy it will leave the remnant on, the copy of what you are copying on your computer. Then I go to my server. This is my server. I'm using the same server to run my Deriv, which is here, which is my live account for Deriv, but I want to use the same server for this because it's a bit bigger server. It's not a smaller server for one account. So when I'm inside the server, I right click on the server, then I paste what I copy from my personal computer, which is my personal laptop, to the server, and is going to download on the server. Now it's finished downloading. The next thing we do is I'm going to install this here on the server. Good. It has been installed on the server. So because I don't want to overload my server, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these folders. Sorry. I'm going to delete all unnecessary folder because I don't want to overload my server. Then I'm going to empty the recycle bin. I want to empty the recycle bin, so I don't need all those extra files on the server. I just need the trading the trading application alone. Now, we have downloaded our trading application from the broker we want to use, which is GTC in this case, and we have moved it to the server, which is now here. So now we need to log into the account we want to use. We need to log into our account. So I'm going to launch the MT5. It's been launched, as we can see on the screen. So the next thing I want to do now is to log into the account that I want to use. So you click on the file option. You come to login to trade account. Then we need credentials for all this. To log into all this, we need these credentials. So I think I need to look for which. I need to stop screen sharing for a moment so that I can be able to pull out my information. So just be patient with me when I finish logging. But when you want to log in, you log in with your account number, your password. If you are using GTC use only one server, so only one trading server, which is GTC Global Trade -server. That's what they use. They don't have multiple servers. So, but I'm going to stop sharing my screen now so that I can log in. After logging in, I will start sharing again. So we continue from there. Please bear with me. Let me quickly get. Dandy, I'm sorry. Did I even know? Did I even know the detail of this account again? I have so many. What is GT? Let me quickly see what the detail of this account. Or I should log in. No, I don't want to log into. Okay. What can I do? Let me go to. GTC. Look at this. Okay. Okay. Account number. Account number is 334459. 334459. Password. Am I right with this passwords?
Incoming mail.
Okay, now I can share the screen back. All right. Okay, welcome back. Please, I'm so sorry for delaying. So now I've logged into this account. This is the account I want to use. There is a capital inside this account presently. So the next thing we want to do now is we want to put our software, our trading software here. So the first thing is on our market watch, we need to right click on it and come to show all so that we can see all tradable assets. Is very important because if you don't do that, you just see few of them. So here I'm going to show us before we install the software and we start analyzing the market. I'm going to show us what we can do. We did this one in the lecture yesterday, which you configure your screen look. So I'm going to do that fast. I may not be able to explain anything here. You can go and check our yesterday's training. Is already online. I've already put it there so that you know how to customize your screen to satisfy the way you want it to look. So let me quickly do that. We want our screen to look readable and be okay. Actually, we are going to put only EA on the server. The reason is because we want to make the EA to be live every time. All these other things, we may not need it on the server, but I'm going to do the training. I'm going to explain to us how we can do that. Okay, now I've done this. I just make it more okay. And I need to delete this, okay? All right, having done this now, this is how I want my screen to look. Then all the assets I want to trade, I will need to add it. Let me do something. Let me right click on this and come to template and save this as my screen template. I will just call it my template. Yeah, then I've saved it so that anytime I need it, I'll just call it. Then I want to trade Euro USD, USD shelf, pounds USD, Euro JPY, USD JPY. Actually, I normally like trading London section pairs, so which is a pairs that has euro and pounds, because we know euro and pounds are for London section. So I'm going to add more chart. So it depends on what you want to trade. You can trade anything of your choice, but I'm London asset trader, so I'm going to put Euro AUD in as part of my asset. New chart. I come to Forex. I want to use EuroCard. I want to trade EuroCard. I want to trade EuroCard. This is the way you add asset to you want to trade to your chart. I want to trade Euro shelf. So we keep on adding anything we know that we want to trade. Euro GPB. Have I done that? No. I want to add that. I want to add Euro JPY. All these are London market pairs because I trade between London and New York overlap. So Euro JPY, I've done that. I want to trade pounds JPY. So this is how you are going to add all your tradable assets. Then let's come back to this because we have made this one clean. Then we come to USD shelf, right click on your chart and come to template. Remember we saved the template last time as my template. We add it so we don't need to be going there and be configure each chart any longer. We come to templates. We add all the templates to all the assets we put there. I'm still going to add more assets to this because I trade gold as well. I trade crude oil, but for the sake of the class, I just need to show you how to add assets, tradable asset of your choice. So we don't need to waste too much time on that because it's like we have a lot of things to do today. Template, my template, we keep on adding. can see how we are adding the template. So now we are finishing adding the template. There's another thing we need to do that is very crucial, because anytime anything happens to, let's say you mistakenly close this app, there will be challenge of adding all these things manually again, redesigning your screen again. So to avoid that happen, you come to File, you come to Profile, and you come to Save As. Then you come to save as maybe My Profile. And I'm going to show you the reason why this is very important. You click My Profile. So let me close this and log in again. Now, if I log in again to this app, okay, it shows everything, okay, no problem. But many of the time, when you close this chart and you want to log in again, it will show all this again, okay? It will show something like this. Let me show you what it's going to show. Let's say default. Let's say default. In most cases, this is how it's going to, no, not this one. It's showing the same thing I'm trying to, let's say pounds or market overview, or let me say market overview. Yeah, this is what it will be showing most of the time. This is how it's going to show. And you will still need a pen to be doing everything I did last time. So, but if it shows this, you just come to File, you come to Profile, and you come to My Profile. You see, this is your profile, so it will retain it. That's why it's good to save it. So from now on, anything you add, if you add more assets, you must come to Profile and save it as My Profile, so that if anything happens, you won't be able to lose all the configuration you have done, all the presets you have done on your chart. Okay, having done that, we want to move our what do we call it? We want to move our trading tools into this platform on the server. So the first thing we need to do is, for example, I did send to people yesterday on their WhatsApp, on the group WhatsApp. I don't know, maybe everybody is seeing the group WhatsApp. Am I showing my WhatsApp now on the screen? Okay, so let's say I sent you the software. This is the software to trade. You download your copy. Sometimes I would send one software that would take care of everyone. Like this one is taking care of everyone that's submitted their account number to me yesterday. But indicator here is according to people's account number. You need to check your own, the one that belongs to you. Let's say this belongs to me. I download it. So now, after downloading all this, is going to reside on your computer. Like I said earlier, anything I downloaded on my laptop goes to my download folder. I come to my download folder. These are the two things I downloaded now. I copy them from my personal computer. You select them, you click copy, right click on them and click copy. Then come to your come to your server. I want to minimize it. Then I right click on my server, then I say paste. So this is how you move file from your server, from your computer to your server, from your computer to the server. This is how you migrate all these things. I'm just going to use this as an example. This software doesn't belong to my account, so maybe I can quickly compile my own while in the class. So now we have two things now here. We have indicator, smart indicator I call it. We have DA, fixed lot size. This DA fixed lot size is our robot. Why smart indicator is our indicator. Ideally, we don't need indicator on the server, and I will tell you the reason. The reason is that we don't want any color, design, anything on our server. For the sake of example, look at this. This is my Deriv account. You just see that I just make it look clear, clean and clear. I don't do anything much on it. But if I come to Deriv on my PC, you will see I loaded indicator on my PC. That shows that I analyze market on my PC, then go to my server to place the trade. I don't want to overweigh my server down. So what my advice now is, we are going to install robot on the server. We are going to install indicator on our PC. Because ideally, when you want to use your indicator, you have to be with your computer, isn't it? So we are going to use indicator on our computer, and we are using robots on our server. Like I said, this is not my software, but I'm going to install it so that everybody follow the process of how to install all this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to install the robot. I'm going to copy it or cut it or copy it and make that this one is left on the screen. Then the first thing is coming to File. We come to Open Data folder. You click on it. There's already manual that explains this. I'm going to repost it on the group so that you know how to do this, because these are the things, they are basic things you need to learn if you want to trade. You don't want to give your money to someone to manage for you. These are basic things you need to know. So when I come to this page, we call it dialog box, you click on MQL5 if you are using Meta 5. But if you are using Meta 4, you are going to see MQL4, not 5. Then we want to install Expert Advisor, which we call robot. So you come to Expert folder, you open it. It will look like this. It comes with two folders. The first folder, there's some software, some sample of Expert that came with the application. Then the example, we see some example of software that came with it as well. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to paste my here. But file handling system, that one is just normal computer operating system. I want to create my own folder and call it my robot, so that I don't need to be looking for it in future when I have so many robots running on my platform. So I open that folder, then I paste. I right click inside the folder, then I paste the robot I copy, which is my robot. You can see it here. Then I close it. I've installed the robot. So that is how to install the robot. Let us install our indicator as well. I come to the platform, to my desktop of my VPS, right click, copy it, and launch the application back. Come to the file, come to data folder, and come to my MQL4 or MQL5. Then now, this is indicator. I come to indicator folder, open it. There are some examples that came with the software, but we don't need that. And you don't need to place your own there. Create another folder and call it my Indi. You can call it anything. You can call it my indicator. You can call it, but I call it my Indi. Open the folder. Then I paste my indicator there. You see? Then I close the dialog box. But you will see that nothing is going to show on your charts. So the first thing we need to do is to come here on Navigator dialog box. You come to Expert Advisor, you right click on it. When I right click on it, it will give me this option. I come to refresh. Okay, now if I click the small plus sign at the extreme left of it, it's going to show me my folder that I call my robot, and if I click this small plus sign again, it's gonna show me my robot. This is what I need to use to trade, okay? But remember, this is not my account. This robot is not for my account. So if I put it on the chart, I click Algo Trade, I do all the settings, I did everything. If I click OK, it will tell me indicator expired because it doesn't belong to me. You understand? So I will need to compile mine and put it here back. But for the sake of the class, that's why I just need to show us how it works. So now, that is Expert Advisor. Then we do the same thing to indicator. You click on it, right click, and refresh. Then you click this small plus sign. Then you can see the folder I created there is there, my indie. Click this small positive sign, then drag the indicator to the chart. Inputs, you can change all these inputs. We have done it yesterday, but I'm going to quickly pause the class, quickly compile my own software now, and do everything again. So if I click OK, you see it tells me here not working on this account, please contact the developer. That's what he wrote here. So that means all this doesn't belong to me. So in that case, I'm going to delete them. But now, every one of us have known how to install your software. We've known how to install our software from this illustration I did. So you will give me a few minutes to quickly put my own software here. I need to compile it fresh. So I'm gonna pause the class for maybe a couple of 2 minutes. So I compile the software for myself and I quickly run it. Then we continue from there. So so far, do we have anybody that want to ask question, either in the class, physically in the class, or on the online? People that join us online, please. If we have any question, I will advise that we ask first before we continue the class. Please, if anybody has any question.
For me, all I was it was to activate the VPS on the dashboard. Is it fine? You paid for it, but I couldn't see the screen the way you have it on your desktop.
Yeah, because the reason is that you just pay for the server. We have not set it up on your screen. We're going to set it up. I think we need to do recording class for server 2. Though I have some video for that, but the reason why you're not seeing it now is you've paid, you've set it up, but we have not configured it on your computer, okay? So when we configure it on your computer, we configure it, we're using RDP, so to log into it. So I think Tande will take over from there to help you.
This robot will deleted there because it's not. I'm not giving my phone number.
Which robot?
The one you put it.
No, the robot is the same for everyone. The only thing that is different is the indicator. That's the one that is used for. So that is fine.
3344 4459. So please, I'm pausing the class for a few minutes so that I'll quickly do my own software. Okay, compile. Let me pause the class. There's no need for me to pause the class, right?
Just mute yourself on so that people won't hear what you're saying.
Oh, why are you giving me now?
I didn't have my computer yesterday. Remember, I got to change the
Ah, you should have given me the number. It doesn't need computer to do
I
this.
didn't know, sorry. I thought I need the laptop. That's why I had to get it around 10 yesterday.
334878. Four eight seven eight. Okay. Then I'll give it to you after class, ne?
Okay.
Okay, fixed lot. Okay, I'll be a little bit faster. So that's
I think you can start.
I've learned my own,
Takes pictures.
I've learned my own IT. How can you not learn IT when you're working with others?
Working with Allah, you must you become everything.
If you don't learn, when you find him not in the mood to teach, you're in trouble. So it's better you learn for yourself. You don't.
Welcome back, guys. I need to go back to what we are doing. So now I've compiled my own software. So please, can you tell me if you see my screen back? I'm back into my server. I'm going to delete all this because it doesn't belong to me.
It's visible.
Okay. So I pasted my own software now. So please, sorry for the 5 minutes time I wasted. So now I will just do everything fast because I've explained how to do this. So I'm going to copy this, open data folder, come to MQ5, then come to expert, come to my robot, then I paste the two of them there, but I'm going to copy this, I'm going to cut this because it's not a robot, it's indicator, so I'm going to cut that one out, come to indicator, my indie, then paste that one there. Okay, now if everything is done properly, I should be able to now show every one of us how it does look like. So the robot is here. Let me attach to my chart, and from here I need to allow algo trading, then come to input, then this we explained in the class yesterday, but some people, for the sake of some people who doesn't join us, I'll quickly explain how the robot works. Some of us that are using one of the software for Deriv, you will have seen similarities, but there's small thing that is not, that is changing there. Stop trade, add close, first buy order is either we are selling or we are buying, depending on what we conclude to when we analyze the market. Magic number, here we just use only one magic number for everything because we don't trade the same asset multiple chart. Starting lot size, we do this based on our risk management. We did this in the class yesterday because we don't have much time today. I've uploaded the video. You can watch it, and I've drop it on the group. The distance in forex, we don't want too much distance. We just want 50 pips distance. Take profit. It depends on what you want to achieve. If you are a scalper, your take profit can be 5 pips. Your take profit can be 10 pips. Your take profit can be 20 pips out of the 50 pips. And your take profit can be 15. But if you ask me, I normally use 25. And 25 with a starting lot of 0.1. That means for each profit I make $2.50 repeatedly as market goes in my favor. Then I take profit is false. Maximum edge level 99. Leave it. It's not even going to work in this scenario of forex. I put this one to 99. Money, I can put it to 1 cent like we normally do. Yeah, the difference between this and the one on the reef is that this one have emergency exit, different from stop trade and add close. What does it do? When you make it to become true, that means you want to add stop loss to your trade. For example, let's say you are trading $1,000 and you want to risk $10 per trade. So you come to put $10 here, or you want to risk $20 per trade, you put $20 here, and anytime market move against you and you accumulate float of minus $20, the software closes the trade and it will reopen on that direction if you still want to continue trading on that direction. That is what the emergency exit functionalities, that is what it's doing, which is not in the reef. Then the time, I normally like to put my time 247 so that the software doesn't pause. Then we leave it as it is. So it depends on some of these decisions depend on the trader. For example, what edging distance do you want to give? Your edging distance must correlate with your stop loss value. You understand? If you want to use it, you must have a logic that will make them correlate. So after you set up all this, you can save these settings and say currency setting. And you save it. The reason why you save it is that, for example, let's say I put this robot on Euro USD and I want to trade USD shelf, and I place the robot on that chart again. I will just load the settings. I'll just load the setting instead of, you see, I'll just load the settings instead of trouble my head. What did I use there? Unless you want to trade different things on different assets. But when you are trading currency, is most likely what do we call it? The settings are almost the same thing. But the settings is different from gold and crude oil. So which, as long as time goes on in the class, I will tell you how we can set up gold and crude oil. So now we have seen how we can use our software, our robot on the server. Now, like I said earlier, we don't need to put your indicator on the server, but I put it there just to explain. So, but you install the indicator on your PC, on your personal computers. Then let me now come here and say, let me refresh. Is my Indy. I put my indicator on it. Then indicator doesn't have much thing to do. Just go to input. Input, you do some settings. Show weak zone, we don't want that. Untested zone, the same thing we have done with support and resistance, demand and supply zone. Show broken zone, we say true. So now, if these are the things, this is just a basic thing to set here. But if you look at, did I compile the right, the right indicator? Let me see if I do. Okay, I did. Here, our daily moving average, 4 hours moving average, 1 hour moving average, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes. I've already been keying here. You don't need to change it. Maybe in future I'll tell you what is going on in my mind, why I put it that way. Then alert. If you are kind of a person that you don't have time with your system, you can choose sending mail. That means you are going to create email address specifically for your alert. So when opportunity comes based on the settings, you get email on your phone. Push notification, you get it on your mobile phone if you set it to true. But because most of the time, I normally like sitting in front of my computer, do 10 to 15 minutes analysis. So I use pop-up alert as true. So if I click OK now, it's like I didn't do the right thing. If I put, oh, it works. Okay, let me see. What is going on? Okay. Because I'm supposed to see the indicator, if the indicator works, otherwise that means I compile the wrong thing for myself. View. Time frame. Let's see. No. Let me check what happened here. I didn't compile the right thing. Because it's supposed to print all. Show this true. image true, show image arrow true, show box true. Okay, I'll need to check this later, but I think there's a syntax error in the code which I need to look at. Let me try it again here. That means I did something wrong over there. So let me edit this again. Template, no. Oh no, not this. So it's going to show like this. We have so many alert arrow on it, but most times we don't need those arrow. I want to remove show broken here. This one is okay. All these settings are just there for us to modify whatever thing we don't want. Like here now, I don't want to show arrows. I can off it here. So when I click OK, all those arrows will disappear. Then this is what we need to use to analyze our market. Then when we do this, we can close all this so that we can see the market clearly, or we press F11 on our keyboard to see the right pictures. If you look at it now, this is on Euro USD, if I'm not, yeah, Euro USD 1 hour. You can see market sentiment. We can see liquidity level. These are the things we are going to start learning now so that you can start trading. All these boxes, we use it to measure liquidity level. Liquidity level in the sense that where price talk and breakout, and how can we analyze it. These are moving average. But this moving average on different time frame, we recalculate the time, but the time is the same thing, but it withdraw itself in a different way. It's a unique and advanced way of using simple moving average. So, and we have support and resistance that will guide us. For example, let's say in this kind of scenario you are seeing here, this is 1 hour. Let's go to like something like daily. As a day trader, we need to learn how to do top to down analysis. So if you look at the structure here, the market is downtrend, right? So all our short time frame must be, we must be looking at short time, to short in the market. In this market, we have to look for shorting. But I can say this software is not functioning properly. I need to see what to do before the next class, because I just convert this from Meta 4 to Meta 5. So there could be bug inside the code. So we need to check all this from higher time frame to lower time frame. This is 1 hour. And everything we do on lower time frame must correlate with the higher time frame, so that we can be on the correct direction of higher time frame. And for example, let's say we see that everything is going short after analyzing the market, which we'll start analyzing the market from the next class, because I thought I would be able to beat the time today because I'm supposed to trade myself today. When I'm doing my analysis in the class and while I'm placing my trade, the trade we placed yesterday gave us profit, okay? Because I've checked it in the morning. So because we placed some trade yesterday with the same thing, so this is what we're going to use all through in our class and starting going forward in our trading class. So I think, like I said, and this one shows the spread. It shows what the broker is collecting per trade. On Euro USD, this broker shows 12. It's not 12, this is 1.2 spread, because it's 5 digits broker. And these are the things that we need to know as well. Why brokers shows 12, why some show 2. You know, if you look at Forex for you yesterday, on Euro USD is showing 2, not 12. That means they are charging 2. Forex for you is 4-digit broker, it's not 5-digit broker. So this one, they use floating point to calculate their spread. These are the very good thing that we need to learn in trading. You don't just jump, fund the account, and we start risking our money without getting the preliminary informations. So this is how we are going to stop today. Everything is more practical. We've learned how to download our trading software, log into it, move it from your laptop to your VPS, move your indicator, your robot to your VPS, installing it in your VPS, setting it up, and now we, as from this time, as from tomorrow, because now everything we do now, you're supposed to be able to do it on your account. So all of us will start analyzing market and trading market. So in this case, if you have any question, either the physical class or from people from home, please, I'm here to answer questions. The floor is open for questions. Okay, if there's no question, then we call it a day here, and until we meet in the class tomorrow. Please prepare for active trading as from tomorrow. We need to get our hands dirty as from tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. God bless.
We just need to help everybody to make sure that their systems are set, the ones that are in the house now.
So to set it up on the server, I need to log in and